What is up, you guys? It is Jay, Clash with Jay. So, let's see, what are we up to? Week 4? I think this is coming up on week 4. I forget. I forget what happens during the week sometimes. So, let's see. I had the loons done last time in the lab. Let's see, where's my lab? I don't even know where my lab is. There it is. Alright, so I went ahead and did barbs. If you watched episode 3, you saw that I was a little short on the elixir, and I wasn't sure how much time I was going to have this week to get the 6 million for the archers. So I went ahead and just started the barbs because I figured I'm doing mostly barching, and I'm going to need them both anyway. So in a few days when those are done, I will do my archers. As you can see, I've got about 5.5 million elixir. So we'll do those up, and then I don't know what we'll do after that. What do you guys think I should do? I'm thinking maybe minions so that I can do my Lunion, have a little bit stronger Lunion. I don't know. We'll have to see, because there's a lot of elixir upgrades I want to do on my base. Let's see. See, I got my second drill going up to level 3 this week, and I would like to get those moving on up towards level 6, and that's a few mil a piece. I'd like to get my elixir storage upgraded to give that some more HP, not because I need to hold anymore. And what else? I got my dark barracks. You know, I still want my witches, so I got to get those too. So I may work on D troops next in the lab, even though I said I wasn't going to. But check it out, Archer Queen is level 5. Just finished her up today, so I'm stoked to use that Royal Cloak ability. I haven't even used it yet, to be honest with you, but I have definitely missed having her the past couple of days on raids. I was up in Crystal 2 because I was kind of doing a little bit of trophy pushing, so I was doing some Lunion raids, mostly barching, but I was losing a lot of, still losing a lot of raids with just my Barb King. I mean, because it's basically, you know, everything I got is Town Hall 8, level 5 troops, level 10 Barbarian King. So I dropped a bunch of cups down to Crystal 3, but you know, still finding decent loot. I was finding okay loot in Crystal 2. It was just a matter of, you know, my barch is not strong enough to really get at much of it. I got up close to about 2,300 cups, and it starts getting tough. You know, you're basically, like I said, it's basically like I'm a Town Hall 8. And without that Archer Queen, you know, I was getting a lot of 46, 48, 49% stuff. So, you know, that would be what would carry me over the 50% mark for the win on a lot of those. So I just said, you know, I'm going to drop down and farm for a while. I was trying some different bases. You know, I'm a huge fan of changing bases all the time. I snapshot bases quite often when I am nexting that I maybe want to try out, instead of just using stuff off YouTube or the forums all the time. But some of you, I don't know, may recognize this. This is an older base. It's actually a 3-mortar design. I figured I'd go ahead and give it a shot just because I've got my 4th mortar upgrading, and each time I upgrade one, I'll probably just move it outside, you know, where you see this lower one. I'll move it outside of this hog ring that's built into this base. I have been getting hit with hogs a little bit lately, so I'm curious to see how this base will do, how it'll retain any of my resources. But I'm not really worried about losing them. I've got enough that, you know, if I lose 200 or 300 grand, and, you know, big deal, a couple of raids and you get it back, right? So just trying to figure out where is a good range to hang out. I still want Dark Elixir. Obviously, I want to keep pushing my Archer Queen up. So let's see. Let's check out. Let's see. Okay, so I was really excited. This red right here. I was really excited to try out this base. I had seen this base design a long time ago. Town Hall 9 design. I'll just show you guys. Pretty cool design, right? I was like, oh, this. I think I did attack this base design before with probably just Barch, but never won. And I was thumbing through my old base design pictures and stuff, and I said, oh, you know, let me check this one out. So the very first attack on me was this Town Hall 10 Lunion, and this guy just ruined me. I mean, obviously you saw that he 3-starred already, but I don't know if that's a result of the base design, or if it's just because my defenses aren't strong enough to fend off an attack like this. So I may give this base a try again. I'm not a fan. You can see where he just blew one hole in the main compartment, and all of his archers and giants and stuff got in. So, and that I kind of thought would be, a failing point for this base, and it probably is. So I don't think I will use that again, but it looked cool. Not very functional. Let's see. This last one, this was my own fault. Okay, so some of you may recognize this base design. It's pretty common, pretty popular for Town Hall 9 and 10 to both use. But I made the mistake of thinking the mortar and air defense could go in the hog ring, but would still separate, that there was still enough separation between that and the core defenses that the hogs would not go into the core. Well, you're going to see right here in a second that, yep, they just popped right into the core. And had they not ruined that mortar and crossbow here, you'll see in a minute, I don't think this guy would have won this raid. So I didn't keep this design, but I have attacked this a couple of times, and I think I've lost a couple of Barch raids against this layout because it is tough to get into. But if you watch this guy's heroes, his Archer Queen specifically, you see he's banging away on that Town Hall with his level 1 Archer Queen. If I would have had that other crossbow and that mortar right there, then he would not have gotten the Town Hall. I'm confident that he wouldn't have. So do not try to substitute anything in the corners. If you are using this design or have thoughts of using it, don't try that, because you're not going to win. I mean, this guy had level 3 hogs, and he almost took out 50% of my base. So, word to the wise, you think you know what you're doing, and then you find out that you're not. This guy, I don't know what this guy was thinking. This was a Town Hall 10. Now, a lot of Town Hall 8s use the moat base, right, or a moat base design. So I thought, let me check it out. And I actually put my Town Hall outside just to get a quick shield. And this was the attack that I got. But had I not put my Town Hall outside, I think this base probably would have defended. Now, this guy only had one spell. He had 20 balloons and 40 minions, and I don't think he deployed his troops very well. You see, he just dropped his minions and then the balloons behind it, which to me doesn't make sense. But this base design kind of has that built-in hog ring, so your balloons, your giants, dragons, anything is going to go around the outside. And if you don't leave your cleanup troops, then you're screwed as an attacker. So you see here, this guy only ended up getting 37% and very minimal amount of my resources. So I may revisit this design if I decide to push cups again once I'm stronger. But I used to farm as a Town Hall 8 with a similar design, and if you guys watch any of the guys that are high level farmers that were Town Hall 8s, or the guys that push to champs and masters as a Town Hall 8, they all use a moat type base. And I'm not sure why everyone goes away from it as Town Hall 9. I only can guess because there is other designs that are viable. But I think that is a very good base for pushing. So that's pretty much it for this week. I have joined Band of Brothers 2. I used to be in Band of Brothers 3, and then we went and did our little War Clan thing, and then I kind of got tired of that, and people weren't, paying attention to requests, and it just seemed to be really trying to get everybody to cooperate, and I just wasn't enjoying it, so I left, and I went to Apotheosis 2, thinking I would do some trophy pushing with them. I'm just not strong enough to do that. I really don't think. I think it's not worth my time to do it right now. I'd be better served farming. So I'm probably just going to do some boring farming. I'm still going to work on my Loonion. I like to farm with the loons, and these guys do war once a week, so I will have some war attacks that I will be showing you guys. I'm really interested in using the Dragoon attack, so I may try to use that in war instead of just Loonion. So if there's any attack strategies you guys are curious about or would like to see maybe a video highlight on, let me know in the comments, and I will try to use those and give you guys my interpretation of how they should be done. I'm certainly no expert, but I'm a pretty quick study on most stuff. So that is it. Don't forget, Q&A questions can also go in the comments. I got a few last week, so if we can get 15 or 20 of those guys, I will do an episode and I'll answer all your questions. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you next week.